All the cool kids love Dorian scales.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be learning a beautiful traditional Irish jig called Apples in Winter. If you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune, as well as the variation that we're going to learn today, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. All right, let's go ahead and learn the tune. First of all, let's figure out what key we're in so we know where these left-hand fingers are going to go. We're in the key of E Dorian today, and if you know me, you know I love my Dorian scales. All the cool kids love Dorian scales. E Dorian is like E minor, but the sixth note in this scale is raised a half step from your typical E minor scale, which we don't have to worry about, we just have to play it. So let's play an E Dorian scale, starting with the first finger on the D string, playing an E, second finger, third, A, 1, 2, that's the raised sixth note, 3, and E. We'll also have some notes on the E string in this tune, so let's play those. We're going to start with the open E, 1, low second finger, 3, and fourth finger. We'll also have an open D in the tune. So E Dorian has two sharps, the F sharp and the C sharp. All right, we've got our key signature. Let's figure out our time signature. Apples in Winter is a jig. We are in 6/8 time. So we're thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we've got our key signature, we have our time signature. Let's learn the tune. As I usually do, I'm going to be teaching this tune by call and response so that you can learn it by ear. I'll play a short chunk of the tune. You can pause the video and try playing it back. I'll do that a couple more times. You can try a couple more times, and if you don't get it by the third time, no problem, you can just scroll back and try again. As with many fiddle tunes, Apples in Winter has an A part, which is the first part of the tune, and a B part, which is the second part of the tune. Let's start by learning the A part. The first phrase of the A part starts with the first finger on the A string playing a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slower. One more time. The second phrase of the A part starts with the open D string. 1, 2, 3, 4. got phrases 1 and 2 of the A part, so let's go ahead and string those together, see if we can play them back to back. Remember, we're starting with the first finger on the A string, playing a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. All right, moving on to phrase 3 of the A part. It starts again with that first finger on the A string, playing a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fourth phrase of the A part starts with the first finger on the E string, playing an F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, taking phrases 3 and 4 together, let's go ahead and play them through. We're starting with that first finger on the A string, playing a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. And just like that, we have the entire A part of the tune. Nice work. Let's go ahead and play it 2 times through. Starting with that first finger on the A string, playing a B. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. Repeat. Okay, so we have the first half of the tune, the A part. Let's move on to the B part. The first phrase of the B part starts with the open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. The second phrase of the B part starts with the third finger on the A string, playing a D. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's put phrases 1 and 2 of the B part together, starting with that open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. All right, so now we are on to phrases 3 and 4 of the B part, and just a little note ahead of time. Phrases 3 and 4 will be different the first time through the B part than they are the second time through the B part. But for now, we're just gonna worry about the first ending. Phrase 3 of the first ending of the B part starts with the open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And phrase 4 of the first ending of the B part starts with the fourth finger on the E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's take those last 2 phrases we learned, phrases 3 and 4 of the first ending of the B part, together. Starting with the open E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. All right, so that is the first time through the B part. Let's try playing it all the way through once. Starting with the open E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. Okay, that's the B part with the first ending. Let's learn the second ending for the B part. So the second time you play the B part, you'll have the same first two phrases. But you'll have a brand new phrases 3 and 4. So phrase 3 of the second ending of the B part is going to start with the open E, and it'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the final phrase of the second ending of the B part, and thus of the entire tune, is going to start with the first finger on the E string playing an F sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. You may notice that conveniently that's the same as the fourth phrase of the A part. All right, let's play those new phrases 3 and 4, phrases 3 and 4 of the second ending of the B part, starting with that open E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. That's our second time through the B part. Let's play the entire second time through using the second ending one time. And we're gonna start with that open E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. Phrase 3. Phrase 4. Okay, now we can try the B part 2 times through. The first time we'll use the first ending, the second time we'll use the second ending. Let's give it a whirl. Starting with that open E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phrase 1. Phrase 2. First ending. Repeat. Second ending. All right, fiddlers, we have the entire tune. Nice work. Let's try playing it through A, A, B, B. So the first time through the B part, we'll use the first ending. Second time through the B part, we'll use the second ending. How does the A part go again? Remember, it starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. And if you'd like to try playing the entire tune up to speed with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it along with me. So that's the tune, but before we wrap up today, I want to throw a little variation your way. In the A part of the tune, we're going to throw a couple of melodic changes in there, as well as an ornament called a roll, and in the B part, we're going to put in a little stop and another little melodic change. Starting with the A part variation, here is what that will sound like. 1, 2, 3. here is what's happening. First of all, we're gonna replace the beginning of the first phrase with this. So we're adding a couple of pickup notes right before the phrase instead of just starting on the downbeat. We're going 1, 2, 3. And there's the downbeat. But then instead of playing, we're gonna do this little melodic variation. So we're hanging out on this first finger note on the A string for a moment. Then we go to the first finger on the D string, and we have 2 repeated notes there. But we're going to put in a grace note between them and slur them in one bow, so it'll go like this. So the grace note could be your second finger or your third finger just tapping lightly on the string above to separate those 2 notes. And then 2 more notes after that, just the open D in the first finger. And then we finish the phrase normally. Then we're just going to change the end of the next phrase. Instead of going, we're going to go like this. Instead of landing directly on that third finger note on the beat, we're going to divide that quarter note into 2 eighth notes. So, and then go to that second finger again at the end. So that whole phrase is. All right, one more thing in the A part. We're gonna add a roll. Here's what that'll sound like. So the roll ornament is gonna go on that long first finger note at the beginning of phrase 3. A roll is a 5-note ornament that kind of dances around a principal note. Our principal note here is the first finger on the A string. And it's a dotted quarter, which is the perfect amount of time for a roll. So you're gonna play that principal note, the note above, the principal note again, the note below, and the principal note again. But you're really just gonna lightly tap that higher note. It could be your second finger or your third finger, actually. The way I like to play rolls is I hold that first note kind of long, and then really quickly play the rest of them. So here's how that will sound. And then we just play to the end. Just a note, when we repeat the A part variation, we're gonna leave off the last note of the A part the first time through. This will leave room for those pickup notes when we go back around to the beginning of the A part. So instead of going, we're gonna go and start the A part again. So that's our A part variation. Let's play it through 2 times. Starting with our pickup notes. 1, 2, 3. So we've got the A part, let's move on to the B part variation. Here's what that B part variation will sound like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Okay, so the first variation that we're doing comes in the first phrase of the B part. Instead of going, we're gonna go like this. So the first part of the phrase is just the same as normal. But instead of playing this downbeat note, we're gonna just not play anything for 1/4 note's worth of the tune. After that, instead of going the way the tune normally would pick up after that 1/4 note, we're gonna play something else. We're gonna go like this. So that's 2 open E string notes divided by a grace note. You can use your first finger there. And then 3, 1. So here's that phrase again. Rest. Our final variation of the tune is gonna happen in the beginning of the next phrase. And all it is we're taking shorter notes and we're making them into 1 longer note. Instead of going, we're gonna go. So we're just turning into 1 long note. We're not gonna mess with the first and second endings, those are staying the same. Okay, let's play the B part variation. We're gonna play it 2 times through. The first time we'll do it with the first ending and the second time we'll do it with the second ending, but we will do those variations both times. Remember, it starts with a phrase that has a stop in it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Okay, we have the entire variation. Let's play it all the way through A, A, B, B. Starting with that melodic variation at the beginning. 1, 2, 3, A part. Repeat. B part. Repeat. If you'd like to try playing that variation up to speed with guitar backup, you can go back to the beginning of the video and play it with me. All right, fiddlers, that does it for today's fiddle video. I hope you loved this tune. Again, if you'd like sheet music and practice tracks for the tune and the variation we learned today, plus a harmony, plus a chord chart, you'll find a link for all of that in the description. Many thanks as always to my brother Dan Faiella for providing the guitar backup at the beginning of this video. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.